There we go.
5 years have come and gone.
Trying out
The light of life still shines upon Eorzea. Man labors tirelessly to raise himself from the realm is forever changed, a stranger to him once more. Yet heedless of what lies ahead, he shall press on. Spurred by the promise of peace and prosperity. Amid this period of great change, an adventurer arrives in Eorzea, one whose tale is yet unwritten. May he ever walk in the light of the crystal.
Creating a character. Alright, create a new one. First travel to yours from surrounding continents and islands. Most popular. All the civilizations are equal and built and are known for the particularly short entries. Hikers are well suited for traveling long distances by foot. They trait thought to account for their swift proliferation. I think this is the race that I tried last time. I'm not sure. I believe this is the race that I tried last time. I can't remember. It's been so long since I played this game. Sorry, the wife messaged me. Let's see. Foe. The tiny people. If I'm not mistaken, I believe it's the class or the race my brother was playing the last time we ran together. Or maybe it was this. I'm not sure. Vieira. Might try this. It's pretty cool. Confirm. Oh, this looks like the guy from Final Fantasy X? The blue guy. I can't remember his name. It's been a while. Might just do the regular lines. I'm a Leo after all, so. Is there much of a difference in their starting stats? I don't think so. Whatever. Make them tall as possible. As tall as possible. Tail shape. Tail length. Face. That's a crazy hairstyle right there. Oh, you can add some color to the fur. I'm with it. But how do I change the main color of the fur? Their skin color is on? Yeah, it is. Okay. To change the way that looks in the back. I would assume that's the part of the character I'm going to see the most. Go for jaw. Do one, I guess. I don't know. Just kind of clicking stuff. Iris size. Eye color. Let's make it like a blood red. Oh, you can do odd eyes. So you could do like a blue and a red kind of deal. Sure. That's a big ass nose. That was one big old nose. Facial features. What is this? Oh, is that the scruff on the side or whatever? Yeah. The ridges on the nose look weird, but I'm gonna do it just because. Got both the tattoos clicked. Tattoo color. If you guys can't tell, red is my favorite color. So be surprised if everything ends up red. Face paint. Oh, that's probably not going to do the face paint. I usually don't in most games. We didn't do face paint, so that's okay. Voice. I like. Confirm. Your appearance data can be reused when creating another character. Save appearance data? Sure. Put it on slot 1. Lion guy. This selection has no effect on gameplay. Specify your character's date of birth. Huh. I like 5. BK is doing Star Wars? What? Ah, she still has time. Okay, that's why she's harassing me. That's fine. What is this? This selection has no effect on gameplay. Character's patron deity? I guess we'll go for whatever one sounds the coolest. Glacier's goddess of war is a guardian entity of Ishgard. She commands the element of ice and is associated with the first moon of the Eorzean calendar. Athena is a keeper of the moon and the goddess of love. She commands the elements of ice and is associated with the second moon of the Eorzean calendar. So is this one going to be the third moon? Yeah, third. So fourth and fifth, right? So is this also a fifth? No, this is a sixth, so we'll go with this one. Because that 5. 5 is a good number. Let's see. What do we have for classes? Could be a gladiator. Marauder. Bow, bow, bow. Arcanum. Derived from the might from symbols of power born of geometric techniques hailing from across the southern seas. Oh, there's a whole meal for Star Wars? I want it! Two seconds. Fair. I don't know what class to play. I think the last time I played I made an archer, so I kind of want to... Maybe I'll do a black mage? What is Arcanist? A depth to art of Arcanum derived from the might of the symbols of power, to the Arcanist's aether, thereby allowing him to produce very powerful spells using the self-same symbols to unlock the light and power contained within gemstones. Arcanists are also able to summon forth the familiar known as Carbuncle to carry out their bidding. Summoner Scholar. Arcanist sounds pretty cool. I think I'm gonna try Arcanist. You have selected Kraken as your starting world. Proceed. Sure, I guess. Oh, I need a name. Roll the dice. Vistgar Ajola. Vladithgar Amaraya. This Ajola keeps popping up. Zevin Ajola. Sure. If it works. It's loading. Yeah. Bam, ba, bam, bam, bam. Server queues. 12 in queue. It doesn't seem like it's going by too fast, or too bad. I mean, so we'll just wait. We're in. Ooh, cutscene. My chair gets a little squeaky every now and then, so if I move around and you hear some squeaks, just know that that's what it is.
Here. Here. Feel.
Adjust sound on the fly. Oi! Y'all right, lad. Oi! You were moaning in your sleep and sweating buckets besides. Rolling of the ship got your stomach churning, has it? Don't seem like seasickness now that I look at you. It'll be the aether then, I reckon. Some are more sensitive to the stuff than others, see? And we ain't too far from Vilebrand? I don't know if I'm pronouncing that the right way. Which is chock full of aetherites. No need to fret though, you'll soon get used to it. Is the Arcanist a ranged class? I do prefer my ranged characters in most of these games, so hopefully it's ranged. Urgh! Might as well have been bloomin' seasickness, ships leaping around like a demented chocobo today. I reckon I might head out on deck, get myself a breath of fresh air. Limsa Lominza is still a fair way off, in case you were wondering. Seeing as you're awake and all, how's about you keep me company till we get there? Sure, guy, you seem cool. Them youngins don't much care for conversation, see? Any road. Brennan's the name, and peddlin's my trade. Oh, we're on an actual ship. I think the last time I played this game, the different races start you off in different cities, I take it, right? Because I think the last time I played this, I was on a carriage of some sort. Interesting. Ah, smell that salty sea breeze. Now then, lad, judging by your unusual garments, I'd say you were one of them new adventurers. Am I warm? I guess. Sure, yeah, he says yeah. I knew it. Going wherever the wind blows, seeking fortune and glory. Now that's what I call living. So long as you can avoid dying, I mean. Ain't no secret that adventuring's a risky business these days especially. What was it that first attracted you to it? To amass a fortune. Let's go. Fortune, huh? Well, it's a dream we've all had at one time or another. Ain't that the truth? Once you've learned to handle yourself in a fight, you'll want to pay a visit to whichever crafting or gathering guild tickles your fancy. Limsa Lomins is renowned for its smithies and armorers, not to mention its fisher folk, and then there's its cooks, of course. Adventuring ain't just about killing things. After all, a peaceful pastime may well help you make your fortune. Just remember though, there's more important things than fortune and glory, such as breathing. Ain't no profit in being dead, and that's a fact. I like that guy, spitting truth. Whoa! I didn't click that time, so is there some cutscenes that just like auto go on? Ships off the starboard bow, pirates' colors. Maybe I did click and I just didn't realize. Pirates, bloody hells. Have you no sense? Get below! What is the world coming to? Pirates firing on a ship flying Lominza colors. Bastards either have a boatload of balls or bugger all for brains. You can rest easy, friends. We've made it out of cannon range. And no buccaneers bark'll catch this flighty temptress once the wind's in her sails. Those two bleeding clothes. Glad one of us kept his head on his shoulders. I reckon I'd have lost mine otherwise. If them pirates gave up the chase, we must be close to the port. Let's head up on deck and have us a look, shall we? By the by, is this your first trip to Limsa? Yes. It is. Well then, let this journeyed itinerant tell you the ins and outs of your destination. Ahem. Prides itself on being Eorz's foremost naval power. Okay. Weren't too long ago that the place was ruled by pirates, but thanks to the current admiral's civilization influence, the city-state could almost pass for a respectable nation. You'd never guess she was once a rum-swilling buccaneer herself. Of course, most folk ain't so quick to change, and with a town full of liberty-loving ruffians, you can imagine how many naysayers and troublemakers she's got to deal with, like the pirates who took a fancy to us just now. And if that weren't bad enough, I've heard the Sahagin are raiding the coast just as bold as you please. Them are the sea-dwelling beastmen the locals call fishbacks, case you didn't know. Ah, at long last, land ho. Behold, Limsa Lominda, a nation blessed by the ocean's bounty and beloved by... I don't know how to pronounce that name. Goddess of navigation.
On a windswept isle in the southwestern corner of the realm, amidst the roiling waves of the Lotamo Sea, lies the maritime city-state of Limsa Lominsa.
I was pronouncing it right.
To this haven for bandits and brigands, cutthroats and curs, seekers of both freedom and fortune, comes a lone adventurer. Lone yet not alone, for the hero's arrival has drawn the gaze of the nation's patron deity, Lim Lane. What realm-shaking fate has she descried in the churning waters of this mortal's future?
Turn my microphone down a little bit too. Yeah, there we go. I'm off to the markets to deliver me wares. Then it's on to the high road for me. Here, I want you to have this by way of thanks for saving my arse earlier. Hey, you never did tell me your name, did you? Well, here's an idea. Become the sort of storied personage I can brag about having met, and I'll consider us square.
Through peril and hardship, discovery and triumph, may the navigator guide this brave soul on his life's voyage. Till sea swallows all.
I should get one of my MMO mouses out. Might not be a bad idea for this. This thing got some jingles to it. Yellow Jacket Infantry Band. Hey, you there! Hey, I mean you. This is my district, and I make it my business to know all the scum that washes up in it. You calling me scum? Ah, an adventurer, fresh off the boat, is it? Well then. Allow one of Limsa Lominsa's finest to set you on the right path. Hop to it, lad. I haven't got all day. Welcome to Limsa Lominsa, bustling city-state filled with scoundrels and brigands. The rough-cut diamond of the road. Tano C. Please select the control scheme you wish to use. Mouse and keyboard, thank you. The instructions move the character and adjust the position of the camera. Move character. What is this? R. What'd that do? Turn. Move camera. Got it. When you're ready to proceed, speak to Raizuwawa. Okay. Oh, this is like an auto run, which is also the R key. Okay. So we can always change that button if we want to do something else with the middle mouse button. What is this? Ruin deals unaspected damage with a potency of 240. Sounds good. Hey, where in the bleeding hells do you think you're going? I told you to get over here. Yo, stop yelling at me, bruh. To be recognized as an adventurer in the city-state of Limsa Lominsa, you must first register yourself with the Adventurers Guild. Now then, I'm sure you're itching to explore, but adventurers are required to register their presence in the city, and without a bit of local knowledge, you're likely to get your throat slit in some piss-stinking alley. So before you do anything else, get yourself over to the Drowning Wench and enroll with the Adventurers Guild. Sounds good. It's not far, just head straight down the street and speak with Grafar. He'll show you how to work that big moving platform we call the Crow's Lift. That'll take you up to the pub. Once you're there, look for the fellow by the name of Baderon, the proprietor of the wench. He might curse like an ale-sodden sailor, but the man's got a soft spot for wide-eyed newcomers like yourself. He'll set you straight. Got all that good. Now run along and may the navigator guide you on your journey. Thanks, guy. You have begun a quest. Use the duty list to help you complete your task. Upon accepting the quest, the current objectives will appear under the quest title on the duty list on the right side of the screen. A maximum of 5 quests can be displayed at once. Clicking on the title will open the quest in your journal, allowing you to review objectives and rewards. So if I click it, let's see what I get. Get money and gil. Okay. Is this a buff? Preferred world bonus. Experience earned below level 90 is dramatically increased. So should I be leveling up pretty quick then, huh? Take it, this is the guy we got to talk to here. Welcome to Limsa. If you've mined a visit to the Drowning Wrench, the Crow's Lift will take you there. Complete a quest by right-clicking the NPC with a check mark displayed above his or her head. Completing quests will earn you a variety of rewards from items and guild to experience points. Sure. I saw the little movie icon. Greetings to you, lad. What'll it be, but you ain't here for a drink, are you? You've come with a mind to try your hand at adventuring. Oh, to try your hand at adventuring, I reckon. Well, you'll find no shortage of work here in Limsa. Okay. The name's Baderon, and this is most hospitable of I don't know. It's also the home of the Adventurers Guild here in Limsa. That's why you've got a desk. That's why we've got a desk, especially for handling guild business, and why I seem to spend more time saving the necks of whelps like yourself than wetting the throats of me regulars. This guy speaks weird. Adventurers have a knack for finding trouble, see? Not that they need it in these parts on account of there being trouble wherever you look. If you manage to steer clear of the fishbacks and the kobolds outside the city, the pirates on the inside will get you instead. Pirates on the inside, fishfolk on the outside, kobolds on the outside. Okay. If they don't manage, there's always the Garlean Empire to finish the job. Oh, no one knows what they're planning, of course, but if they're planning anything, you can be sure it's to kill the lot of us. This town seems peaceful at a glance, but look again and you'll see a people living in fear of what tomorrow might bring. And who can blame them after everything that's happened? The Urza took a mighty blow during the calamity, but our homes weren't the only things that got wiped off the face of existence by that thrice-damned bastard of a dragon. It took our bleeding memories too, and no one's been able to explain it in a way as it makes an ounce of sense. None of the folks what saw it and lived to tell the tale seem to agree on how the tale actually goes. It's all foggy, like recollections from a hard night on the ale. You can imagine why people might fear for the future if they can't rightly recall the past. Fair enough. But there is one thing we all remember, and that's the group of adventurers that laid down their lives to drag Eorzea back from the brink when she was bound for the abyss. Well, I say we remember. Truth is, though we ain't forgotten what they did for us, This goddamn calamity spawned memory loss, robbed us of their names. They won't even let us picture their damn faces, just like staring at a gull flying in front of the sun. All you see in your mind's eye is a shadow set against the blinding glare, and that's how every bugger describes it, by the way, give or take the odd gull. It's this what's got people calling these heroes the warriors of light. If Limsa ever is going to put this time of darkness behind it, it's going to need adventurers to help banish the fear. It's going to need new heroes like the ones we lost. Maybe one day you'll be one of them, and that's why an aid. What? That's why an aid we can give an adventurer is effort well spent. What you say, lad? Are you willing to lend us your strength? Sure, guy. Just stop talking to me so I can go kill some stuff. Me thanks to ye and the navigator and all. I know she steered ye my way for a reason. Ye. Sun-touched fishwife is crazy. 'Tis high time we got your mark in me book. Put your scrawl right there. Zevin Ajola, is it? And a fine name it is. You're damn right. Congratulations, you're now an upstanding member of the Adventurers Guild. You there, adventurer. You sailed in on the last ferry, did you not? This the same guy that was... No, I don't think so. The captain reported being attacked by a pirate vessel, and several witnesses have testified independently that a passenger matching your description went out on deck mere moments before the incident took place, sending your friends signals, were you? Now hold on just a moment there, officer. You got the wrong bloke. This fine, upstanding young gent is me dear departed grandma's sister's niece's cousin's closest companion. The lad wouldn't be caught dead fraternizing with such unsavory elements. That's hilarious. Is that right? You are surely aware of the recent kidnappings. Respectfully, then, we cannot be too trusting of outsiders at a time when the loyalty of even our closest friends is in doubt. That sounds like a personal problem, guy. Hey, you make a good point there, officer. A very good point. Very wise. You needn't worry, though. I keep one eye open at all times. Me and two more often than not. Now, sir, what say you to a tankard of my finest ale before you return to your duties? Not a watered down cup of piss like last time. I ain't got the faintest idea what you're on about, officer. The wench might offer some of the cheapest grog this side of the Strait of Murlthor, but that don't mean it won't get you good and pickled. Look, there's a chair over there just crying out to be sat on, so kick off them heavy boots, eh? That barkeep has got some charisma. Very charismatic guy. You'll have to excuse these eager bloody yellow jacks. There's been a spat of kidnappings, see, and they ain't got a clue who's behind them. Naturally, they've taken to clapping irons on anyone who looks vaguely suspicious, which means adventurers, visitors, and pretty much every bugger else in town. Don't take it personal, though. Us low minzens can be a headstrong bunch of bastards, 'tis true, but given time, we'll grow on you. Now, where was I? Oh, yeah. Welcome to Limsa Lominsa, where the sea's as green as the faces of my patrons after a few too many black belly whiskeys. Now take a moment to gather your wits, and we'll get started with learning the ways of the city. Sounds good. Complete! Yeah, talk to him again. This concludes the introductory game tutorial. You have taken your first steps as an adventurer in the city of Limsa Lominsa. Listen well to the wisdom of veteran Ten Fingers, then go for the incredible adventures that await you. Sounds good. I leveled up. Oh, I got my summon already? What is this? Control 1? I It's a weird button to have that on. Probably end up having to change that. Radiant Aegis. Orders Carbuncle to execute Radiant. Radiant Aegis' effect creates a barrier around self that absorbs damage totaling 20% of your maximum health. Can only be executed while Carbuncle is summoned. This is my attack. We're gonna need more. Let's look at this. You know, summon a pet to do your bidding. You only have access to one pet now, but there will be opportunities to acquire many more as you continue your adventures. Cast a spell from your hotbar to complete the arcane pact. Once your pet is summoned, a fixed hotbar known as a pet hotbar will appear in addition to your regular hotbars. The pet hotbar is preset with all the pet commands currently available to you, freeing up your normal hotbars for your personal actions and spells. The guard command orders your pet to guard its master, refraining from acting until you attack or are attacked. The steady command orders your pet to refrain from attacking until you specifically order him to do so. The away command orders your pet to leave the battlefield. Pet orders and actions can also be set to your other hotbars by selecting them from the pet tab under orders in the actions and traits. Important quests used to tell the story of Eorz's and her people are called the main scenario quests. These tasks are easily distinguishable from others by their unique icons. Quests using this icon indicate a task or series of tasks that are tied to new duties or features you have yet to unlock. Okay. The scenario guide is a HUD element that indicates the next available quest in the main scenario. It also displays the next available quest for your currently equipped job or class. Okay. By selecting the scenario guide, you can confirm where these quests are located on the map. So if I click this, okay. I need maybe HUD layout. Hotbar 2, hotbar 3. How do I hit this? I have to like actually click it. Yeah. Okay. What is cross hotbar? I think I only need 3 for right now. I gotta figure out where that pet hotbar is. I gotta move that down here too. Maybe organize it in a different way or something. That'll work. Pet hotbar. Can we make it like 3 bars? And then this could realistically just sit like right here. Works for me. I don't know where it would be. Maybe keybinds? Hotbar. Control. I don't know if I like control for most actions. Let's see. Right click to clear. Hotbar 3 needs buttons. I guess we could do control 1 and 2 and 3 and stuff like that. That's not horrible, I suppose. Okay. Oh, that's awkward. Yeah, that's hella awkward. Let me see. I'm using a one-handed keyboard, so I don't have 7, 8, 9, and 0. Except for all my G keys, which isn't an issue. Probably do mouse 4 there. And then we can do mouse 5. And then kind of the same thing here. What is this? This is 11 and 12. I'm actually not opposed to that. Those could be like mounts or pets or something. Mouse 4 and mouse 5, and then we can do control mouse 4, mouse 5. So then this should be shift. 11. 8. Clear. And then, let me see, how about 3, 11, and 12. Shift. I'm sure I'll end up changing it at some point in time, but this will be what works for me for now. Proprietor of the Drowning Wench wants you to perform three tasks that will help you learn the fundamentals of adventuring. What 3 tasks? Tell me. Right then, let's start you off with a nice and easy with 3 tasks that'll help you get used to life here in Limsa. Firstly, you'll head down the floor, then point your nose to the west. You'll get an eye full of the great glowing crystal in the middle of the courtyard. That's an aetherite device that can move you from one place to another in the blink of an eye. Ain't no swifter way to travel, providing there's an aetherite where you want to go, of course. Have a chat with the yellow jacket on guard down there, and you'll be treated to a lecture on the workings of the device. Before you do that, though, remember to touch the thing. Strange as it sounds, it won't work till you have. Second on the list is the marketplace. You'll find weapons, armor, and all your adventure and bits and pieces for sale in the district what lies beyond the aetherite. Don't go throwing your gill around just yet, though, or you'll get fleeced quicker than you can say, "Why's my coin purse so light?" Have a word with Swazblayet instead. He's the head of the Merchants League, by the way. Give him this old octant and he'll treat you well. For the last of my helpful hints, I suggest you meet some fellow spell slingers at the Arcanist Guild. I guarantee you'll learn a few new tricks for your tome if you decide to join their crew. Mary at the front desk is willing to get you started. Got all that, lad. See into them 3 tasks will take you on a little jaunt around the city and help you work out where everything is. Now, best be getting on. Run along, eh? Sure, guy. Bugger it. There I go, sending you off without telling you something crucial. That bloody calamity's made a right mess of my memory, I swear. Well, that or the ale. Any road, while you're out, if you happen to pass any poor sods that look like they might need your help, consider giving their tale of woe a listen, eh? Sounds like a chore, I admit, but you never know what interesting opportunities could be lurking out there, just waiting for you to stumble on them. For example, Nania over yonder has been casting glances at you since you waltzed in. Why not lend her an ear and see what she has to say? A, you're like to find yourself running odd errands in the beginning, but once you build a reputation as a man folk can trust, the jobs will get harder and the rewards more generous. Sounds good? If you've the time, I'd also seek the advice of the smith here in the wench. The lads as bear that title have some fine advice for them. What are you? Coming in. Oh, this guy speaks so weird. This is the worst town to start. This is fucking horrible, man. Horrible. To leave the Drowning Wench, you must accept the quest making a name by speaking with Nia. Sure. What's this? The main menu grants quick and easy access to most of the game's main features. For example, selecting character under character opens a window containing your character's various attributes and currently equipped gear. Selecting journal under duty displays a list of currently completed quests and levy quests. If you wish to customize the game's various settings, including key binding, HUD layout, and sensitive configuration, they can all be accessed via system. Select active help to redisplay these tutorial messages. Game progress is saved automatically, so there is no in-game save or load functions. However, to prevent data from being lost or corrupted, it's strongly recommended that you end each playing session by selecting log out or exit game from the system menu. Gotcha. Pressing M on your keyboard, selecting the mini-map, or selecting map under travel from the main menu in the lower right-hand corner of your screen will bring up the area map. If a quest objective is located in that area, it will be indicated with a special icon. The location of quest objectives can also be confirmed by Clicking on the objective in the duty list. Sounds good. This is the person I gotta talk to, right? An adventurer has some information that might be of interest to you. Okay, well, would you look at this? A shiny new adventure. Listen close, lad. I have some information that might just help you. Put you on the map here in Limsa. I was passing through Bulwark Hall below not long ago and saw a bunch of herbs just scattered about on the ground. I'm not entirely certain, but I think they might have been the black market wares known as dream flowers. Limsa Lominsa is a busy port, and not all the merchants that blow in across the strait are above board, if you know what I mean. How'd the plants end up in the mizzenmast? Who knows? It might have been a deal gone bad. The important thing is you make a name for yourself by handing them in. Speak to Scanrael. And she'll get you down to the first floor. Then you'll have to do is pick up the herbs, take them to whatever the hell that name is, at the Octant. Being a worldly captain, he knows a thing or two about such shady goods. You wish to visit Bulwark below? The crow's lift is ready when you are. Sure, thank you. Interacting. On some quests, you will encounter objects with which you can interact. Oh, the glowing thing over here? Yeah. Sanctuaries. Crescent moon icon will appear in the right-hand corner of the screen whenever you're in a sanctuary. Rested bonus. Oh, they have rested bonus in this game? Increased by 50%. Grants rested bonus put on the top of the experience bar. What? Your current. Oh, it's like a shadow. Okay, I understand. So I want to be logging out in cities when I'm done. Kind of like how World of Warcraft was. You want to log out in an inn. Too far away. We do gotta walk up to it. Hey, this is the guy I need to talk to right here. Yes, I'm able to get this fucker. It's over. Okay. Yes, as you suspect, these are highly illegal blooms known as dream flowers. They are a prime ingredient in the creation of somnus, a substance whose fragrance is said to lull the sniffer's mind into the sleep of death. Forgive me, I could not resist the jest. These herbs are not more than Elthic lavender, a common enough export from Limsa Lominsa. In fact, these probably spoken crates that were loaded onto my very own ship. I think someone has been having a bit of fun with you, son, but not to worry. You've learned a few things and made a new acquaintance. Well met. Wow, that's pretty cool. It's just sitting there next to a fire. Using items. Some items can be used granting various effects such as instant HP restoration, attribute points, and more. Using items is simply selecting use from the item sub-command. Silver chocobo feather. Potions. Yes, we should put this on our bar for sure. I'm gonna drop that there. Captain of the trading ship Orion has some information that might benefit us. Your standing as an adventurer. What was unusual was that he offered a generous sum of gil to be introduced to any adventurers I might know. In my experience, sailors are not known to carry such wealth of coin about their person, especially with the alehouses of Limsa Lominsa so close at hand. Kidnappings have not been uncommon these past moons. I suggest you take this information and speak with Glazriel, the guard who stands entrance to East Hawker's Alley. It never hurts to show a spirit of cooperation to the authorities, lad. Who are you? Seeks the services of conveniently unoccupied adventurer. Sure, excuse me, sir, but might you have a moment or two to spare? You seem the type who enjoys being accosted for menial tasks. I don't. Sure, though. They do, however, provide a rather unique service, of which the Brugier Consortium has recently been the beneficiary. I would have you deliver this package to their doorman. Lone word. Sure. And then this is the aetheryte thing that I want to touch, right? Get this going. Another novice adventurer, eh? Baderon has sent more than a few Badaron? Bad? Aaron. I don't know. Reading's hard. And these names are crazy. Sundimmel? Tasked with keeping the peace in the city. It is also my charge to provide guidance in the use of this device. Fear not, I shall be brief. Aetherites are crystalline structures that tap into ethereal energies. They are primarily used as a means to travel swiftly from one place to another, return, and teleport. The most common transportation spells make direct use of the Aetherites and their connection to the flow of the Aether. And as these devices are found in almost every corner of Eorza, any adventurer worthy of the name will wish to seek out and attune himself to each one. Once you have expanded your horizons beyond the walls of the city, you will soon find yourself performing the acts of attunement as a matter of course. There is, however, no need for unseemly haste. Should you wish to learn more about Aetherites or transportation magic, I'll be here to answer your questions. Return learned. You attune with the Aetherite, you're now able to use the return spell. Okay. Where did I put it? Oh, it's already on my bar. Accepting quests. This is disturbing news. Your initiative is appreciated. Eventually, I'll have a yeah, sure. Suspicious. Every shelf crone to the is born from all four corners. Gift from Badaron, whatever could it be? My octant by the navigator. I must have left it behind in the wench, along with the week's pay and several bells worth of it. Hand over. Here you go, guy. I'm most grateful to have it back. This tool is a keepsake from my days as a ship captain, you see. Needless to say, your good deed must be repaid, and what better recompense than the wisdom of a master merchant? Least you doubt each skill you invest in arms and armor will be money well spent. Adventuring is, after all, a dangerous profession by its very nature. It goes without saying that Hawker's Alley boasts stalls specializing in the tools of every martial discipline imaginable. Within but a few steps are bazaars and apothecaries that will most amply supply all of your potion and perishable needs. Our keen-eyed agents procure a frankly befuddling range of wares during their sojourns to distant shores, so it pays to become familiar with the type and price of the goods offered by each stall. Such knowledge will serve you well if your purse is light or your time is short. But verbal instruction of this kind will only profit you so much. Experience has ever been the surest teacher, if not the kindest. I invite you to explore the markets for yourself. What is this? Services of a retainer. Some suspicious seafarers on the prowl of gullible adventurers. Is a possible suspect in a recent kidnapping. What? Done with that guy. This guy has another quest. Which we look into current market prices. 3 merchants, Iron Thunder, Cleo Coron, and Sun. It's just speaking to them for their prices. Got it. first one. This guy. You're the one who made a list for Swaz Blood. Let's have it done. Nothing wrong with the market as far as I can tell. There's 100 pirates selling stolen goods at high prices and the pirates are the same way. I'd like to get to the Arcanist Guild and learn some new abilities or whatever. Melvain's Gate. Oh, is this it? I think this is it. Honestly, you would think that the goblin would have lost his fear of our offices by now. Every month he has to submit these papers, and every month the sergeant forces me to consider. As long as one follows proper procedural until it is quite welcoming of foreign traders. Pray convey these words to sweet Nix. Perhaps it will aid in soothing the poor goblin's fears. Sure. You have another quest for me though. Needs help collecting duty on imported goods. You are uncertain as to the whereabouts of Bismarck. Ask Sundmile when you meet him, and he will point you in the right direction. Sure. Welcome to the Arcanist Guild. It is here that we research the field of Arcanima? Science of employing arcane geometries? There you go. Intricate patterns are mapped on and map the unlocked mysteries of existence to draw forth and manipulate the body's etheric energies. But if I'm not mistaken, you already possess some rudimentary understanding of the craft. Shall I deepen your knowledge of our history as well? Then the roots of Arcanima can be traced back to the esoteric calculations practiced by the people of the South Sea Isles. It was these island folk that first discovered a method to express natural phenomenon in mathematical terms. Building on this process, the existing mathematical formula were either developed into arcane geometries, precise patterns that allow the practitioner to weave aether into specific magical effects. The mages who invoked this new form of magic became known as arcanists, and the school of Arcanima was born. Many such mages, wishing to expand their understanding of the world, took to the seas aboard trading vessels. Upon their arrival in Minza, arcanists found themselves welcomed into the academic elite and soon secured positions in the realms of governance and council. The knowledge of an arcanist, however, is traditionally passed on from master to chosen disciple. As such, Admiral Merlweb, counting several wielders of Arcanima among her personal staff, became concerned that this exclusionary practice would lead to the eventual extinction of the art. So at the Admiral's express orders, an official Arcanist Guild was established and funding was provided for research and training. The complex and demanding nature of Arcanima, however, remains the greatest threat to its own future. If you would continue your study of this challenging discipline, then I must insist that you indicate your commitment to joining our guild. Well, have you decided to enroll in our guild, or are you now intimidated by the that I'm joining? Your sound judgment is to be commended. Now, standard practice dictates that I introduce you to our guild master, that you might convey your intentions in person. Due to extraordinary ceremony, he is unreachable at present, instead you may speak with Mistress Thumbrigine. You'll find her just over there by the bookshelves. You needn't to be shy, though. Her mind is sharp and critical. Her manner is always most welcoming. Greetings and welcome to the Arcanist Guild. As Nira has doubtly explained, I'm serving as acting guild master until our wayward leader designs to return. I assume our capable receptionist also spoke of our art's origins. Allow me then to expound upon its nature. Arcanima taps into the living energies of aether. The evidence of this is represented most aptly, perhaps, by our ability to manifest the arcane entity Carbuncle. and the manner of magic which is this ethereal ally employs at her command. The core of this discipline, however, is found in the pursuit of definitive solutions to any potential quandary. Even on the field of battle, nay, especially on the field of battle, this principle takes precedence. If one wishes to make certain the question of victory, then one must apply the most effective strategy. An arcanist is measured by his ability to calmly analyze the situation from moment to moment and respond with the most appropriate spells at hand. The study of Arcanima will test your mental faculties to the point of perplexity. Are you prepared to reason your way through predicament after predicament? Yes. An ambiguous response, the kind I most prefer. Let us now see if the clarity of your words is matched by the sharpness of your mind. And lower Lanosea? Lanosia? I don't know. You will find, among others, 3 species of pest, wharf rats, little ladybugs, and Aurelia. Ask that you employ your skill in Arcanima to eradicate 3 of each type of creature. Leave the city through the Tempest Gate, and you will soon encounter potential targets in abundance. As long as you remain focused, I do not foresee these opponents causing you or your budding abilities undue difficulty. Sounds good. Once you return from completing this preliminary trial, I will welcome you as an official member of the Arcanist Guild. May your judgment reign swift and clear. Nice. I can actually go fight stuff now. Good. This is what we were waiting for. I love fighting things. Alright, where do I go? Actually, yeah, I think it is this way. We have to touch all of these? Yeah, we do. Okay. So even if this wasn't the way, it's good Ethernet shard to have. Tuning with the shard has granted you access to the city-state's Ethernet. The Ethernet can be used for quick intra-city travel. Good to know. West Hawkers Guild. Fieldcraft, battlecraft. Oh, people got like fairy pets and stuff. Let's get into this one too. Materia Master. Company chest. Alright. Let's go. Who is this? There's the gate of Melvin. Uplander has wide heart and swift legs. Tax lady is kind backwards. Sweetness has helpful joy for tax lady. Sweetness is happy goatee. Gives Uplander jingle shine. It's a jingle shine. I don't know if I want that. What is this? Duty calls. Sundemal. A ledger from Malvain's Gate, you say? Yeah, I do say. Yet more outstanding duty payments. Often, when will these merchants ever learn? Very well. If I catch sight of any offenders, I should drive them to the gate, kicking and screaming with them to be. One more ledger bound for the Bismarck, you say? Follow this path to the upper decks and you'll find a place. This way? I think so. So we got the upper decks in 4 different directions. Western Danaland, Zephyr Gate. I think we need to go lower, right? That's what they said in the quest. I should grab all of these little quests that are here throughout the city too. Am I able to summon Carbuncle? Hey! My boy! Needs help replenishing the Bismarck's larders. It's just a side quest. I'm probably going to skip most of the text for the side quests moving forward. I don't feel like reading every individual text box for side quests. Grab this Aethernet shard. There is a quest back here. It says duty calls, so maybe I need to turn around. Latisha. Tax evaders among our patrons, you say? Goodness me! I dare say this may well put an end to their appetite, but this is in the best interest of the city-state. If any of the merchants named in this ledger come to dine with us, I see that mail van's gate is notified without delay. Good, thank you. Maybe I do want to do these quests. They're giving me potions. Spare no effort to ensure that all our patrons enjoy the finest food and hospitality, so they're doubly heartful when someone decides to leave without settling the bill. Nary a Belago, a first-time patron, did just that. Okay. I'm gonna beat him up? I got you. I'll be the enforcer. Rain Sylvain. Grr, I poured my heart and soul into that grilled dodo. If I ever get my hands on that scoundrel, I'll grind his bones to make my bread. Receive the artist's rendition. Look at the map. There are a couple of quests to do here, like close to home, license to reeve. Let's go grab all of those. What is this? Away, heal. Huh, cool. That must be the ability things it was telling me when I first unlocked the spell. Ordering would like to make you a completely legal proposition. Completely legal? I don't know about that. I'm not reading these weird words. I'm just gonna skip that one. Greetings, friend, and welcome to the Seventh Sage. Purveyors of the finest spices from the East. All of our products are guaranteed obtained through completely legal means. You do not seek spices, but employment? Well then, let us speak of how you might be of service to our organization. Our misery returned from our latest voyage bearing exotic spices never before seen in Eorza. I have prepared 2 samplers, each of which I would have you delivered to certain individuals. The first is for Grenade, whom you will find at the Coral Tower. The second is for Master Lingsoth. Sure. I do all the quests. Which way? I'll go down to grab license to reeve. And head straight. I think I want both of those things, right? We want the thing from the Culinaries Guild, and we also want... Did I get this one already? I may have gotten this one. It's all good if I did. Yeah, I did get this one. Okay. I'm turning the quest here, though. Ah! Guildmaster. New sample from the Seventh Sage. Alright. Can't I... Oh wait, no, it's marked red. I would assume I can't do it if it's red then. Which way? I think this way? We can go across the bridge. I think it all led to the same place. It is okay. And we'll go up this way. Do these couple quests, grab this Aethernet shard here. Hand over! Grenade. A sample of spice, courtesy of the Seventh Sage. And another quest for me. Let's talk to you. Bilker at the Bismarck, and you have an artist's edition of a man. Yep. Sure do. What in the Seven Hills is this supposed to be? It looks more like the prow of a ship than a man's face. Look, we would like nothing more than to bring the offender to justice. This is our duty after all. However, we will need a little bit more to go on in this piece of art. The easiest for all involved if Risushmo were to come here and answer some questions, please relate to her as much. Sure. An alarming number of citizens have gone missing lately, though I suspect you've already heard. We grabbed the internet shard. Yes, we did. Can I use that to get... That's fine. We gotta go in here and do the license to read thing. Up this way, talk to this guy. Welcome back. Ooh, level 4 already. I haven't even left the town yet. Haven't even left the town yet. Already leveling up. Ah, so we're spoken with Gold Dirt. Can't be that many quests left to do still. So let's go this way so I can get back to Lower Limzo. That is the Aetherite. It's saying that I have quests to do up at the... Oh, I was supposed to report to Buddy. Report to Battering at the Drowning Ranch. That's a quest I need to do. Welcome to Limza. If there's aught you would like to know, feel free to... you got something for me. You say a missing persons list. I'm not sure I follow. It's a list of people that are missing. How do you not follow? Please help keeping the city a bright and cheery place. Already in the Yellow Jackets, good raise, truly our model adventure, paragon among your followers. Okay, I don't care what you gotta say. Key items. First, right-click on target, then right-clicking the appropriate icon from the key items window and select use. Refill guttering street lamps. Street lamp oil. A sheepish request. Slay the street light? Oh, I stay the street light. This one, and there's one over there too. Oh, okay, I did count. Good. Good. This one now. Another one. Zebin Ajola. Oh, look, there's another one right there, too. Nice. Get this one done, and then we have 2 more to find. Looks like there's one down here. Let's snag this one real quick. Is there another one? Not sure. We're gonna keep going this way. I guess there is. Perfect. And I think we can just wrap around and hit the Fisherman's Guild. Oh, don't fall. Don't fall. Got that one done. I'm going here. You're doing what? What am I to do with that girl? She has the nerve to ask me for work, twaddle and trip about her savings, only to foist it onto the first adventurer that comes along? I don't know what he's on about, but I'm here for it. Just received your first achievement. Achievements are earned by reaching certain milestones during your adventures in Eorzea. There are achievements for just about everything, from leveling classes and uncovering locations. Some rewards are rare items, weapons, armor, titles. Okay. Okay. Calamity really knocked the wind out of fishing industry sales, especially if folks starting to return to the sea once more. It's past time. I did the same before I can put out to the sea again. I need to have a new boat built. Our guild has always commissioned Meldic and Vaimelis for its craft, but they are beastly busy these days. I don't know what you need from me, but I'm here to help. I don't think I can get around that way. Alright. Let's look at the map. Where am I? Where am I? Bum 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 bum. Hey, that's the last item in my key items thing. What is this? A parcel? Time to peek inside. Ah, walnut bread and ginger cookies. Sounds good. Sounds good. Wrap this way. Can I get through this gate? Hey! So we need to go to the upper decks, right? Yeah, looks like it. Shoot up here. Go this way. Naldik and Vaimelis. Can't jump over that. A new boat for the Fisherman's Guild. I guess Aether, right? We're probably gonna need it for MP. What is it? Yeah. Slamming that hammer over there. Slamming it. When do I get to learn new things? Like crafting and whatnot. Is that around 10? What is this? Ifrit? I'm jealous. Does that mean that Arcanists are the ones that get the... what's the best word for them? These things, the summons. That would be fire. Look at the little people! I think I unlocked all the rest of the teleporter things. That's what it looks like anyways. Way of the Arcanist, the Rats, and the Wharf. We need to go do those too. And then have a quest now in the lower decks again. The beginning of this game is a lot of running around. Holy. Where we at? frames dropped, good FPS. Won't lie, this is a good testing stream. Zevin, enjoy your jaunt around the city, did we? It's been pretty long, man. You mean to base yourself in limbs elements, it won't be the last time you'll visit them 3 places. Yeah. Come on, I'm ready to fight at this point. I want to see what my skills and everything do. A lot of running around and talking to people for the last hour and a half. Skipped it. Greetings, I'm the Smiths. New adventure status is applied to all players who have recently begun their adventures in Warzone. Season players known as mentors have taken it upon themselves to assist these new players in adventures. When a new adventurer member and a mentor form a party, they both receive bonus experience points earned upon invitation by a mentor. New adventurers also gain access to the Novice Network. So I have to find a mentor to be able to get access to the... No one sets foot upon the adventurer's path knowing all there is to know. Mentors should be sure to make the most of their wisdom. Can gain access to an exclusive chat channel. Notice mentors can join or leave this channel anytime they wish. New adventurers, however, must be invited to join the Novice Network by a mentor. Mentors can extend an invite by targeting a new player or returner, then selecting the Invite to Novice Network subcommand. Novice Network is a place where beginning players can share their experiences and pose questions on adventurers and participating mentors. Be sure to take full advantage of it, but also remember to be polite and respectful of doing so. Sure, but I still don't understand how to get a mentor. A quest. Need your help to prepare a treat. Is there another quest in here? Yeah, there is. Oh, you return. I did not harbor any ill will towards me for my earlier deception. See, I believe the most important lesson for being adventurer to learn is that they should always question the motives of everyone he meets. Alright. Look at the map. Where we gotta go. Lower La Nosca. I think that's right. Yeah. Fool me once, way of the Arcanist, the rats in the war for all down there. Let's grab whatever couple more quests we can. I hope this isn't a lot of the game. We're just like running through town, talking to people. I really do want to get out there and start fighting. Words are just not enough. Emotes can be used to express your feelings towards a person or situation. First highlighted target. I genuinely couldn't care less about emotes. Kind of level 5. I haven't even left the town yet. You don't want my signs to toss you out on your ass from respect to Neil Scrag. What are you talking to like that? Who the f are you talking to like that? You couldn't possibly understand how disappointed I am in myself. / disappointed. Okay, so they're gonna force emotes on me. Got it. Got it. What is this plus sign? Rally. Who? Oh, I got a new spell. 2 new spells, I think. Don't make light of my dilemma. Don't push your luck, Scrag, or I'll gut you with a hook like a regular pirate. Try me. Grants Radiant Aegis. Was this? Restores target HP. So I have a self-heal? I have a self-heal? I don't... Yeah, I guess on 6. That way I can, like, reach over to heal myself, I guess, if I need to. I gather your meeting with the captain went well. I could hear her cackling all the way out here. You're welcome. I cheered your captain up. It's what I do. I'm an adventurer, you know. R for continuous walk. I actually likes Aurelia. Umbrellas? Gods, I'm never even start trying to email some things. Okay. Okay, guy. Okay, guy. Joining area, lower Lano Sky. Is that like multiple quests there? Oh no, I actually have to go through that gate. But first, we need to go a sheepish request and on to Summerford. So we need to get to the lower decks. Is that Aetherite Plaza? I think it is. Yeah. I can talk to these couple people, and hopefully our next step is to get out of town and go fight stuff. Yes, I delivered all of your packages. I think that was it. I think we're good to go. Maybe? On to Summerford and a sheepish request. Middle? I don't know if we're supposed to go into the middle yet. I think we're supposed to go... the Tempest Gate in the east. Yeah, so we're looking for Tempest Gate. I think that's the one that was upstairs before I came down here. Double back. Is there another world? Oh, you can go to different world servers. Is it a home point? Oh, it's already been set. Aethernet. Tempest Gate. That's where we're headed. Mapping the realm. Lower Lanoska. Alright, so if I want... Boom. Ruin! Yeah! Finally out here doing stuff. Can I have him attack? So, what is he supposed to do? I figured he would be like an attacking buddy for me, but he doesn't really seem to... If I get hit, does he do something? Nope. Okay, so I can get him to put a bubble on me, I guess. Probably should go up there. Get out of here, ladybug! Ooh! this? Grants Aether Charge. Increases the potency of Ruin, Ruin 2, Ruin 3 by 50 and outburst by. Summons Ruby in order to execute Glittering Ruby. Rushes target and deals fire damage. Channels the energies of your active elemental attunement to attack your enemy. I need a target. Can only be executed in combat while Carbuncle is summoned. Yeah, Carbuncle is summoned. It's right here. Radiant Trance Gauge? What is this? Trance Gauge indicates the time remaining for the effect of Aether Charge. Where's that gauge? I don't see it. Okay. Upon resume, Aether Charge also grants Topaz Arcanum for the summon of Topaz. Summoning of Emerald. Okay, each summon when called forth will tap into its respective Arcanum. Will augment Gemshine and Precious Brilliance. What do I need to kill now? Oh, I see the thing. Can I move that somewhere else? I can do the Carbuncle Charge thing now? That's not. Ruby Ruin. Interesting. Mossless Goobu. Gaboo. Alright, what are we looking for? Oh, what is that? Call that a toad. 12 minutes, progress 20%. Fate system. Is that what those are? Is it considered fates? Yeah, I guess so. Alright, let's go. Oh, yeah. Oh, he pulled me. Unsuspected. You can cast and move at the same time? There's a slight step in here. Double D for you toads. Die. Watch my HP here so I don't actually die. I have 3 things attacking me. Oh, I forgot I have a heal too, so I'm okay. Nice. interrupted. What happened? Oh, I think the timer ran out on the... Yeah. Don't pull me in. That's rude. I don't want to be this close to you. I don't like toads. Toads are gross. Got all of them? Nope. This guy. Stop pulling me in. Oh. Oh. Yeah. What's that face? Guys. God, not here. Don't get any credit for that one. Ladybug. Sure, I guess. Yeah, definitely gotta learn how to combat better. Pretty bad at it right now. But that's okay. Looks like the quest, fool me once is up here. Let's go turn this in real quick. Is this like your inventory stuff? It's pretty cool. Can I hit B for bags? No. Aether, grade 1 dark matter, Aether, animal skin, potion. Put that there, just in case you end up needing it. I told you to come work for me, lad. I'm afraid you've been had. We're known to hire adventurers, 'tis true, but we always go through the Adventurers Guild. Even if I wanted to assign you duties, Yellow Jacket regulations prohibit me from doing so directly. Now, if you don't mind working on an unofficial capacity, I have a personal request I could make of you. What do I want here? I take it. Am I not using a Disciple of War? I don't think so. Disciples of War sounds like a... maybe like more melee-ish, right? So, maybe we're doing all classes. Can I look? If I hit C, does it pull up my character stuff? Yeah, it does. Okay, so I have all classes things equipped, not Disciples of War. Armory chest. The armory system in Final Fantasy XIV allows you to change your class or job by simply changing your weapon or tool in your main hand. It is recommended that you always have several sets of gear on hand. However, gear can take up tremendous amounts of space in one's inventory, which is why all adventurers carry an armorer's chest. All gear purchased, crafted, or found is automatically stored in this chest, leaving your inventory free to fill with other items such as potions, crafting materials, and food. Gear in your armory chest is categorized and sorted by type and can be equipped or discarded directly from the chest interface. The armory chest can be accessed at any time by selecting character from the main menu, followed by armory chest, or pressing Control I. What? Thanks for the helpful information. Accept. Me granddad's head of the Red Rooster Steed, Anox his name. Slay river toads and collect 3 river toad livers. These are the kind of quests I like. Go kill stuff. River toad. Hey-ya. Go, 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 go. He's going in! I'm about to ruin that guy, bruh. Now we switch to ruin again. Get it? Ruin? You ruined it? That's the spell word, guys. Is that the timer thing for how long is it's on cool? That's actually quite a different way of looking at it. I'm okay with that. I think I want to move this. I think I want to move the trance gauge. Switch job gauge to simple mode? No. How do I move it? Why does it seem like it's locked? Oh, there it goes. Okay. Can I put this in between the chat and... that way I can properly see it. Honestly, no, it's probably better to put it... move the hotbar 4 up. If we put this here and then did like the progress bar right next to it. Alright, where am I going? I gotta go back to this lady. Madman Bridge. Level 7. Already. Level 7. You're a lifesaver, adventurer. Now I've taken these livers to Granddad myself, but I can't just up and leave me post. Not to mention the mere sight of these slimy things makes my stomach churn. Alright, I gotcha. I will take it to where it needs to go. About to hunt these dodos. This is an enemy. Okay, I didn't know. Interesting. Can I use gemstone now? Nice. Now I can hit these guys with the carbuncle ruin. I can only cast it twice. It's done. I'm okay with that. I'm still pretty strong. Radiant Aegis control. I'm taking some damage. Boom. Boom. Cry me a river. Oh, cry me a liver. Cry me a liver. Do I turn in quests or yeah, I might as well. Might as well. Cry me a liver. 3:15. Yeah, I might have to get off here soon. Delivery mogul. Mogul? Mogul? Side quests. Don't care about them. Fucked. It's just free experience at this point. Roll actions are spells and weapon skills that are assigned to all classes within a roll, tank, melee, DPS, range DPS, healer, rather than a Specific role class roles are learned in the same manner as class actions via leveling, but only need to be learned once to be able to use them with all participating classes within a role. Lowers target's physical damage dealt by 5% and magic damage dealt by 10%. Black Mage, Summoner. Okay. That's weird. Pet hotbar cannot be edited. So should this go... Lowers the target's physical damage dealt by 5% and magic damage. So this is like to help tanks in dungeons, right? Okay. The role section has been added to the actions and traits found under your character in the main menu, so I can display the role actions you've learned. What? Actions and traits. Roll. Battle, yeah. And then sleep comes at 10. Excuse me. 3:15 p.m. Skarnmar. Oh, we don't want to go down there yet. Go back and turn in these quests. Turn this sack of fleece. Am I just picking up items? Oh, there's somebody here to talk to. Shaggy sheep. What am I supposed to do to this sheep? Use the lice comb on the shaggy sheep. Lice comb. Shaggy sheep looks relieved. Glad I could help. Lice comb. Glad I could help. Glad I could help. Can I talk to this guy again? No? Okay. Grab this sack of fleece over here. Nice, nice. Loving it. For an adventurer, you certainly know how to wield a lice comb. Get out of here, dude. Quest accepted. Bolting dodo. What are we supposed to give this guy? Capture the bolting dodos at a dodo-sized sacks. Oh, it's right there. Okay, so where are the rest? Where are the rest? Wild dodo. Skarnmahar. Oh, there is. Oh, there goes another one. Target is not in range. I'd be right on top of him, huh? Gosh, to be right on top of him, huh? Where is the next one? It says that there's a red circle here somewhere. So is he inside or something? Nah, probably behind the building. There it is. Bolting dodo. Capture you in this sack. I don't know why we're putting dodos in a sack, but we'll take it. Mogram, I completed your capture quest. Put the key back over here, hand over, there you go. go down. Oof. You take fall damage? Yeah, yeah. Okay. Rogue and Lona. By order of the Admiral herself, Mist and all plots within are to be sold exclusively to adventurers, as to encourage their immigration to Limsa. My only adventures, you guys? Practical necessity, really. Limsa is in dire need of fresh blood, capable, courageous adventurers who will fight her foes and protect her interests. Those who build a home here will have that much more incentive to aid us. As for what manner of place Mist is, I think it's best that you journey there yourself and see. Please direct any other questions you might have to the recruit station just past the entrance. To proceed with the quest where the heart is, Mist, you may visit any residential ward within Mist. Is that what this is? This goes to Mist? Yeah. Go to a specified ward. Where's my ward? Each of the 3 nations has established a residential district. Wait, is this the thing where like people fight to get houses? I think I saw a video on this. Like, isn't enough plots for everybody to own a home? So the people that want homes have to like sit here waiting to be able to click the button as soon as one becomes available, kind of deal. It's funny. No, actually, I don't want to deal with this right now. What? But the level 50. Barbastella. Tiny Mandragora. Wind Spirit. More wild dodos. Is this Whack-A-Mole? Wolves Errand. Miller in Need. The recommended level for this fate is 8. What are we attacking? This stuff? Oh. 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 Is there more? FP seems a little crazy for this level. Carbuncle, help! Pop one of those. Slam them a couple more times with this ruin. Almost. Just because. Wheels going here. getting there. Oh, this thing. Probably almost full. Okay. Very angry carbuncle coming your way. Really, it's 2 casts and then the real gem shiner thing. That's all of them? Yeah, buddy. Oh, hand over. I don't know what you want from me, but I like free experience. Way of the Arcanist. The quest has been done for a second now. Speak to Ashushu. Sprint. Nesting Buzzard. You know, at some point in time, everything is going to be like aggroing to me, right? Instead of me just being able to walk through a field past monsters. Alright, now we can go back and talk to this guy again, which should turn this quest in. Complete. Kobolds ahoy! We'll go up here. We have a quest that we can either pick up or turn in, and then probably gonna call it for a little bit. Maybe get some food in me. Mogram. Alright. Yeah, I'm probably. Ooh, I should find an inn, right? I don't know how long I'm gonna be off for, so I probably should find an inn. How does one go about getting a chocobo? I want a chocobo. It's a settlement. What's the icon for Rusted again? I can't remember. I think what I'm gonna do is just return to the lower decks. I can log out. Partners are available for hitting level 10. Okay. Okay. Yes, now it gives me the crescent moon thing. Okay, so that's the rested experience sign. So I think I'm going to take a little break here. And next time I get on to play some Final Fantasy, I will stream it again. Thank you guys, anybody out there watching that came to visit the stream while I've been here. It's been fun. I do want to get to the point where I can actually like do dungeons and stuff, so I might do some off-stream leveling. I'm not sure yet. Also trying to find a good time for streaming, so but Thank you to whoever may be out there watching, listening, even if it's background noise. I appreciate you. Catch you on the next one. Peace.